Moms, what's the craziest prank your son ever pulled on you? I used to think my son was funny. He'd do stupid stuff like swap the sugar with salt or hide my car keys in the freezer. But one day at the grocery store, I realized he wasn't just annoying, but he was a full-blown menace. We were at checkout, cart piled high, and I asked him to grab my wallet from his pocket. He patted himself down, eyes wide, and yelled, "Mom, I lost your wallet." I blinked. "What?" He started frantically checking his pockets, the cart, even the floor like he was hunting for a missing organ. I dove into my purse, heart racing, praying it magically appeared. People in line started staring. The cashier stopped scanning. One lady behind me whispered to her husband like we were about to get arrested. I was 2 seconds from telling the cashier to put everything back when my son walked up, grinning, and handed me my wallet. Relief washed over me. I paid, loaded the bags, and we headed to the car. That's when the security guard stepped in front of us. "Ma'am, you need to come with me." My stomach dropped. We followed him into a back room where the store owner was waiting, arms crossed, looking like he wanted to personally ban me from oxygen. He slid the cash I just paid with across the table. "This is fake." I stared at it. It looked normal. He flipped one of the bills over and pointed to tiny text along the edge that said, "Fake prank cash." My blood went cold. I turned to my son. He wouldn't look at me. "Did you do this?" He nodded, voice barely a whisper. I thought it'd be funny. Funny. Apparently, before we left the house, he'd emptied my wallet and replaced everything with prank money he bought online. The owner called the cops. I spent the next 20 minutes explaining to 2 very unimpressed officers that my child was an idiot, not a criminal. One of them looked at my son and said, "You know this could have gotten your mom arrested, right?" My son's face went pale, not realizing how serious it was. The owner, thankfully, decided not to press charges after I paid with real money and apologized 6 different ways. We walked to the car in silence. He kept saying sorry, swearing he'd never prank me again. I didn't respond. I just took a detour home and dropped him off at the adoption center.